Every pair of jeans begins far from the factory floor, in fields where cotton is harvested and prepared for transformation. Once separated from seeds, the fibers are compressed under immense pressure. Formed into Denim bales,
Each bale is labeled, weighed, and transported. Traceability begins here, ensuring consistency from raw fiber to finished fabric. At the mill, compressed bales are reopened. Powerful rotating cylinders gently loosen the fibers, preparing them for cleaning and alignment. In the blow room, air pressure systems clean the cotton further, removing dust, debris, and remaining impurities.
carding combs the fibers into parallel alignment. What was once loose cotton now begins to take structured form.
The carded web is condensed into sliver, an organized strand of aligned fibers ready for refinement.
Multiple slivers are blended and drawn together. This process improves uniformity, ensuring strength and consistency in the final yarn. The refined strand is lightly twisted into roving, strong enough to hold shape, yet soft enough for final spinning. With preparation complete, the fiber advances to the spinning floor, where it will finally become durable denim yarn. Inside the spinning mill, loose cotton fibers are twisted under controlled tension, forming strong, durable yarn that will become the foundation of denim. Before spinning begins, roving bobbins are mounted onto the creel. Drafting rollers stretch the fibers to precise thickness. Controlled speed differences ensure uniformity before the final twist is applied. High-speed rotation introduces twist into the fibers. This twist locks them together, giving the yarn its strength and durability.
The traveler ring controls tension as yarn winds onto the bobbin, ensuring smooth layering and consistent build.
Layer by layer, the bobbin grows. Precision winding prevents weak spots and ensures stable yarn packages. If a strand breaks, sensors alert operators instantly. Quick intervention maintains production quality.
When bobbins reach full capacity, automated systems replace them without stopping the entire frame.
Finally, the yarn is rewound onto cones and electronically checked for imperfections. Indigo dyeing gives denim its signature color. With each dip and exposure to air, the shade deepens, layer by layer. Before immersion, the warp sheet is carefully aligned. Even spacing and balanced tension ensure uniform dye penetration.
In the first immersion, the yarn absorbs the indigo solution. The fibers take on a temporary greenish hue as the dye bonds to the surface.
Exposure to oxygen transforms the color. Through oxidation, the green tone gradually turns into the iconic indigo blue. Denim warp threads pass through multiple dye baths. Each dip deepens the shade, building color intensity layer by layer. Squeeze rollers remove excess dye, controlling saturation and ensuring consistent color absorption.
Before weaving begins, the final shade is inspected. Consistency here determines the uniform look of the finished denim fabric.
In the weaving hall, thousands of threads interlock at high speed, forming the tight twill pattern that defines authentic denim.
At the rear of each loom, the warp beam feeds thousands of indigo threads forward.
Across the warp sheet, the weft yarn is inserted at incredible speed. Each pass locks another horizontal thread into place. With every beat of the reed, the weft is pressed firmly into the warp, tightening the structure and forming denim's signature density. The unique diagonal rib, known as twill, emerges as warp threads float over weft in a repeating sequence. As weaving continues, meters of raw denim accumulate onto the take-up roll, uniform, tightly constructed, and ready for inspection. Throughout production, sensors and operators monitor tension, alignment, and speed, ensuring every meter of denim meets strict quality standards. Before cutting begins, every meter of denim is inspected. Texture, tension, and weave consistency must meet strict standards. Under calibrated inspection lights, even the smallest irregularities become visible. Backlighting exposes variations in weave density and surface consistency. Edge alignment is monitored continuously. Precise tracking ensures fabric remains centered and evenly tensioned throughout the inspection process.
Sample strips are tested for tensile strength. The fabric must withstand controlled force without distortion or fiber breakage.
Color uniformity is verified under standardized lighting conditions. Even slight shade variation can affect the final appearance of finished jeans.
Once approved, each roll is tagged and recorded. Only denim that meets strict inspection criteria moves forward to the cutting department.
Denim is layered and cut with precision technology, ensuring each panel matches exact measurements. Before cutting begins, the layered denim is allowed to relax. This stabilizes the fabric, preventing distortion during precision cutting.
Digital pattern layouts are projected onto the fabric stack. Every panel is positioned to maximize material efficiency and maintain dimensional accuracy.
The CNC cutting head follows programmed coordinates with microscopic precision, producing clean edges and perfectly aligned garment components. Once cut, each component is sorted and bundled. Organized grouping ensures smooth transition into the stitching and assembly stage. Piece by piece, the fabric takes shape. Reinforced stitching adds durability to every seam.
Front panels are assembled first. Pocket linings are attached with precision, forming the structure that defines fit and function.
Back panels are reinforced with double needle stitching. Stress areas receive additional strength to withstand years of wear.
The inseam and outseam bring the garment together. Precise stitching ensures flexibility, durability, and structural integrity.
Metal rivets reinforce stress points, adding both strength and signature style.
Before pressing begins, each rivet position is carefully aligned. Even millimeter-level accuracy ensures
A calibrated hydraulic press secures the rivet through multiple layers of denim, locking metal and fabric together permanently.
After compression, the inner backing is inspected. Proper spreading prevents sharp edges and ensures comfort during wear.
Additional rivets are applied at key stress areas, combining durability with the signature aesthetic of classic denim. The waistband button is installed using precision pressure, ensuring secure fastening through thick denim layers.
Each button undergoes stability testing. Proper torque resistance guarantees long-term durability under daily use.
Reinforcement rivets are added near high-tension zones, such as the zipper fly, strengthening the garment's most stressed areas. After installation, exposed hardware is lightly polished to remove residue and ensure a clean, refined finish.
With hardware installation complete, each pair undergoes final inspection, confirming alignment, stability, and consistent visual presentation.
Raw denim enters finishing, where washing and controlled distressing create texture, softness, and character. Before washing begins, pumice stones are added. These abrasive stones help create the worn texture associated with classic denim. In enzyme washing, biological agents break down surface fibers gently, enhancing softness without excessive abrasion. As the drum rotates, fabric rubs against stone surfaces, gradually softening the material and creating natural fading patterns.
Carefully measured bleaching creates lighter tones, controlling the degree of contrast and vintage appearance.
Laser technology replaces manual abrasion, engraving whisker patterns with exact repeatability and precision. For certain finishes, controlled hand sanding adds subtle variation, creating a more organic worn effect.
After distressing treatments, the garments are thoroughly rinsed and neutralized to stabilize the fabric.
High-speed extraction removes excess moisture, preparing the denim for controlled drying.
Controlled tumble drying sets the texture and finalizes the finish, giving each pair its distinct look and feel.
After final inspection, each pair is folded, tagged, and prepared for shipment, ready to reach stores around the world. Each seam is examined for alignment, stitch density, and reinforcement. Even minor irregularities are identified before approval.
Dimensions are verified against standardized specifications. Consistency and fit is essential for large-scale production. The surface finish is inspected for uniform fading, balanced distressing, and consistent color tone.
Hardware components are tested for secure attachment and smooth operation. Excess threads are trimmed to ensure a clean, professional finish.
Each pair is folded according to standardized presentation guidelines, ensuring uniform packaging.
Tags and identification labels are applied for retail display and inventory tracking.
Each pair is sealed in protective packaging before being organized into shipping cartons.
Cartons are palletized and secured for transport. From factory floor to global markets, the journey is complete.
From fiber to finished form, every step has been measured, tested, and refined.
Woven for strength. Stitched for durability. Designed for everyday life.
Behind every pair of jeans are skilled hands and disciplined processes.
From local mills to global markets, the journey continues.
What begins as cotton becomes part of everyday life.
This is how jeans are made.